I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Wait. Oh, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I'm like... Now, let's do... Now, enough talk. Let's do this. Oh, we get unknown. But we don't just unknown. Let's see, I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take these two. I should do it. Alright, look. The Phantom of Troya. This is gonna be fun. Chaldea Depths. Hey, what's the password? P? It looks like everyone we invited to the meeting is already here. Sorry we're late. No, hey, attack there! No, you're right, on time. The rest of us just showed up earlier. I was just thinking we need to address this little issue, and this seems like a good chance. Though I really must ask, why is it truly necessary to call on the professor for this? To whom else might Master turn when seeking true intelligence? He is not concerned with trifling things like good and evil. He merely wishes to bring as many capable minds to bear on the issue as possible. Were I would take this as a sign of how very dire the situation truly is. Or are you so caught up in your elementary dedications, obsessions, that you fail to see the purity of Master's genuinely good intentions? Oh, great, detective. I never thought I would see the day when an evil genius lectured me about good intentions. You are right about one thing. This is, in part, a problem of sensitivity. And we cannot use a multitude of opinions on how to best the situations. What exactly is going on? The fact that we're all here at least means that we share the same goal. So let's try to get along, everyone. Okay, everyone? Why don't you two take a seat whatever you like. Master and Master, then we can get started. Hector's one of the coolest servants. I really like him. I'm pretty sure everyone here is on the same page. Just let's be totally clear. Left unchecked, this A and P problem could end up destroying Chaldea as we know it. What's our current status, Hector? I say we're just barely hanging on by a thread. Lucky for us, P doesn't yet know that A is here. B, but the situation remains far too precarious for comfort. Other servants sympathetic to our cause are taking great pain not to speak A's name in front of P. And then, plenty of servants who delight in mischief or destruction with no such qualms. Qualms? I can only surmise that the reason such servants have not already done so is because they are either unaware of A and P's relation, or the fact that the situation is as volatile as it is. I can't speak right. Which is to say that we have thus far avoided disaster only through good fortune. And to put it another way, it doesn't matter until P finds out A here. Alright, when all we can do is really on his luck, things can take a really bad turn very quickly. So while P is completely unaware of a kill, while P is completely, where A is being here, we should take this opportunity to come up with a plan. which is why it was so smart of Senpai to think to hold this meeting. But if we don't come up with something feasible, then we'll just have been spinning out wheels here. I've been mulling over all sorts of strategies, but this is exactly an easy problem to solve. But Hector, you're friends with P, right? Haha, if I wasn't so directly involved, I'll be headed for the hills even as we speak. Then again, P only came along after I died, and I only really know A because he killed me. I mean, this isn't my problem. I can run away and let someone else handle it. I understand you have complicated and maybe not very close relationship with them, but you are closer to them than anyone here. Please help us keep Claudia safe. Yep, don't worry, I was just joking. No sense running away from home when it leaves with no home to come back to, after all. A good point. We should begin by making certain that we are all working with the same fundamental understanding. I hope Hector gets his animation update in the next Lost Belt. I know what's gonna happen, but they released earlier. They released a lot earlier, so I'm like hoping Hector is next because he's one of my favorites, and the one best suited to confirm this. That is you, Mr. Crushy. Would you be so kind as to tell us your impression of A and P again? No need to worry about maintaining objectively. The question is, what does she think of him, and what does he in turn think about her? Okay, it's like P's. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Just as I thought, the relationship could be more hostile even if they worked at it. I think your impressions are right on the money, Kuroshi. If P was always like this, or if her berserker tendencies affected her original personality. But it's not just that she wants to kill, it's LA, though that's certainly a significant motivation factor. More than anything, she wants to avenge the humiliation she suffered in the past. Which is to say, she wants to face him fair or scared, warrior to warrior, and win. While A is going around saying, I don't mind making amends by letting her kill me, but if I die, I won't be able to help. I knew it. We're screwed. I'm gonna have to make a run for it after all. This is all beyond me. Well, I think that A might be consciously trying to give P her space. He's being full as possible not to run into her by accident. I like to think I'm pretty good at giving people to run around myself, so I could tell you pretty confidently that him doing so is his way of saying he has no intention of fighting her. Why is that? Because he thinks if they fight, he'll end up killing her. He really can't imagine any other outcome. And since if he killed her, he wouldn't be able to help Master anymore. He doesn't want to do that. Well, let's say Master wasn't part of the equation, so that wasn't a concern for him. Since he says he won't be willing to let her kill him, the answer is obvious. Once again, he will refuse to fight and simply offer himself up to be killed. There's no scenario where he gives her the fight she wants so much. That does sound like a serious problem. And it couldn't possibly misunderstand once more. He just thinks she's upset about him killing her. So, can't we just explain it to him and clear up the misunderstanding that way? Now, I don't think someone else telling him would make any difference. Once a berserker that and other a hero, known for his unfailing strength of will. That may just be a nice way of saying he's a stubborn ass who only does things his own way. At any rate, we might be able to convince A or even brainwash him, but I don't see that working on a berserker. That's much like the relationship between a great detective and a villain, and that their very nature makes it impossible for them to coexist. At least perhaps that is the case for the versions of Writer A and Berserker P here in Chaldea. Is the professor of mathematics already giving up on solving our little puzzle? Shocking! Or are you no longer listing mathematics as a specialty? Ha! Mathematics are not too proud to admit that there are some things even mathematicians couldn't tell us, Holmes. Perhaps I should offer you a refresher on irrational numbers, or how a circle's proportion of the circumstances. You two can bicker all you want later. I swear, it'd be a blessing if the conflict between A and P was as the one between you two. I know this is a difficult problem to solve, but the whole reason we're all here is that we can just ignore it. Alright. If we don't do something, it will only be a matter of time until they run into each other, and the result of that will be catastrophic. So they have to figure out some way to improve the relationship so much as possible. What Mash said, please help. We need all the brains we can get here. We need all the brains. You certainly know how to take the fun out of the good evil scheme. Rest assured, we have not given up. We are just about to begin deliberation. Possible solution. Great! So now that the two smarty pants have put their mind to it, I think this old man should go ahead and take his lead. Nice try. Nice try, Hector. I swear, something about you serious types always messes me up. Not that I've ever really properly faced one before, but still, the best I've been able to do is throw something at them from as far away as I can manage. For that, you're not getting out of this. Besides, you owe her, don't you? Well, sure. I really am grateful to her for keeping Troy safe after I kicked the bucket. I heard things looked really bad for a while once I was gone, so all of Troy might have folded if she hadn't come along. Hell, the war might have ended so fast that Odysseus wouldn't even have had to bother making the Trojan horse. It would have been a massacre. Well, even more than it already was. Oh, okay, fighting on the defensive side is my specialty. And I guess you could say that this is a battle to protect Chaldea. Can I take that as your consent to participate in our plan? What else can I do, right? Well, you'll have to forgive me if I end up running away. Like I keep saying, I don't ever want to fight Achilles again if I can help. Ah! What the hell? The whole reason we're using cold names is because it's too dangerous to even mention the real ones right now. You realize that, don't you? That's why you gotta call him A, damn it! I'm afraid it is too late now. Who said Achilles? Ah! She just burst in through the wall like it was nothing. I know I heard his name. If I heard his name, that means he must be here. Yes, I can smell him. He must be here. He must be Achilles! Where is he? She went through the window! Through the wall! Where could he be? Are you sure he's really here? Maybe you're just imagining things, you know? That'd be my guess. I mean, look around. He's not in here, right? So I'm pretty sure he isn't anywhere in Chaldea either. Smell, is that a Greek man? Yeah, I smell grease on you. You aren't. There you are. Are you kidding me? I'm a Trojan, born and raised. If anything, I'm on your side, damn it. Afraid she is no longer able to listen to reason. There's nothing like seeing a true berserker at work. Hey, this is not funny. Help me, would ya? Really, this all depends on how he defines what a Greek man is. In your case, you may have spent so much time fighting the Greeks that their blood and sweat ended up marking you with their scent. Calm analysis is really not going to do much for me here. If you're going to make me promise not to run away and abandon you guys, the least we can do is return the favor. And we will. First, we have to get her to calm down. Grosty, you handle the orders. Let's try to restrain her as peacefully as we can. And, yeah, let's calm her down. Hector is one of my favorite characters, to be honest. He is very laid back. And in a way, he kind of reminds me of Robin Hood in the game. Robin in the game. Where did these Amazons come from? Where did these Amazons come from? I don't mind. I can use the feathers. Boom! That was a good idea. There we go. Let's just get rid of her first. There we go. Do it! Yeah! Yeah, I probably demolished that. I demolished that. I couldn't say anything. I wanted to say it. Antalante Alter is one of the coolest characters, if I'm being honest.
砕け散る時まで諦めることは許さんぞ。
Yeah. So many Scotties nowadays. Like, there's so many Scotties. I don't mind there being so many Scotties, but I mind a lot. There we go. Where am I? So this is a battlefield, but why? Do I know this place? Morning, Your Majesty. Yeah, I recognize you. How about me? Do you know who I am? He looks like he's confronting a wolf. Yes, I know you. As I recall, you are Hector of the Shining Helm. You are the son of King Priam. Wait, son of King Priam and Queen Hecuba. You are the Prince of Troy, wielder of the sacred sword Durandal. Yeah, that's right. Ew, looks like getting that earlier rampage out of our system. Calm down a bit. Okay, so you remember who I am. You should remember this place too, right? This is Troy, my home. I keep anything to keep it safe. I give anything to keep it safe. And this is the battlefield where you and your Amazons came to help us. But that's strange. What is this feeling nagging at the back of my mind? Hey, now you're no spacing out of the battlefield. Alright? Where else are you gonna find Troy? Find Troy's crown prince fighting for his homeland. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Yes, I remember now. I made a terrible mistake once, and so I came to save Troy, hoping to atone. Mind the backstory. Didn't you also think this would just demonstrate the Amazon's strength and bravery to the world? That's why you brought along your finest warriors, isn't it? Yes, I did. Are they here? What am I saying? Of course they are. I brought them. You bet they're here. Da Vinci went all out, making sure the simulation was as realistic as possible. I mean, never mind. I'll try gathering them here. Agreed. My valiant Amazon. Yeah. Clone, Palamusa, Dorinoes, Iandra. I'm probably demolishing these names too. Antandra, Burimusa. Hey. Hipothe, where are Hamatoe, Akoe, and Atribo? You're right. What of Dorici and Firmadosa? We'll run red with our enemy's blood. Something about your face and the equipment that seems different. Well, I suppose that is to be expected after marching all the way here. They responded to my call, and so it can only be my support mates. Very well then. Attention! Elite warriors, Savior of Troy. The battle's at hand! Oh, just as we're all at the same page, the enemies are the guys coming in over there. Hector, I have no objection to you or your army joining the battle, but do not interfere with us. If you or any of your men come near us, I cannot promise you will survive doing so. Yikes, good thing I warned them ahead of time. Yeah, this old man has never been one to stay near the front lines, and that's not about to change now. Gotta say though, it looks like she's really not seeing anything besides the enemy right in front of her. Well, it gives us a good chance to get her warmed up. Let's start with the phase 1. Let's all make sure we don't get hurt. Ares. We know neither fear nor defeat on the Alpha. They are descendants of Ares. My God, I cannot read right today. We know only victory and the blood of our foes. Our enemy will know only fear and despise as they die. Your queen demands you to roar! Oh, that's her, like, one of her skills. Roar of the Amazons, wasn't it? Roar of Ares, I think. It's been a while since I used pen. It's been a while since I used her because of I did use her for that challenge quest. When I see a Greek male, I'm like, oh yeah, that I gotta use pen. Did I ever tell you the story how I got Sherlock? I actually got him during during the anniversary where he was revealed. I wasn't actually interested in Sherlock at first because yes, I was freaking out when I saw him in Camelot. Yes, I was freaking out when he came on Camelot. I was like, oh my god. But I was actually hoping to get the Garfa servants to actually get Columbus or any other Garfa servant. The Garfa is one of my favorite chapters in Fate Grand Order. And my goal was to get all the servants, even Fergie. It looks like we're doing something. I think I know that writer anyway. You gotta take Jinky. There it is. Let's see, where's that? I have so many references now that I don't even know where they are. I'm like, where are they? What's the one? Where's the one I need? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Gonna take Paul. Gonna take Paul. There you go. Terry the patient. I love how you don't hold anything back when you attack. I really like it too. That is how we fight. We have no need for cheap tricks. As a guy who depends on cheap tricks and strategies to stay alive, I gotta say that stings. All that aside, these foes are quite skilled. They make for a good challenge. They do? The fact that we have yet to completely dominate them after all this fight speaks volumes. Well, sure, they're tough. It'd be weird if they weren't. Remember, we're up against the Achaean army. They're sparring no effort to evade Troy and take back Helen after my little brother Perry is abducted her, and they're totally in the right to do so. They even got the god blessing, though we do have some gods on our side too. And then there are also the heroes. They got who are as strong as gods in their own right. Agadeum, Odysseus, Patroclus, and the two Ajaxes. So it should be long now before you know who shows up. This is the Trojan War after all. Come on, Penthesilea. You gotta be warmed up by now, right? Isn't it about time you remember who you're supposed to be on this battle-worn A1? Alright, I do know who should be here. Smelling out. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's over there. There. Oh, she's fired up. I'll kill you. This time I will kill you. Time for phase 2. If this works, man, do I hope so. I hope this works. I don't know what is the plan. I'm pretty sure it's to make I should have brought pens. It would have been cool.
私と相対したと。それは死を求めるのといいだろう。いいだろう。
I could have passed up a chance to use Jinki. I love Jinki. I heard in the next lost about Jinki is gonna be a big part, which as a big Jinki lover, as you can see by my level 90 Jinki, which time for the battle. There we go. Little power boost.
すなわち白露城の百鬼八天道様、ここにまかり通ります。
Now for the main finale.
己の死は恐れず、生も求めず、ただ殺めるのみ。
Oh, We killed him? Oh, we literally killed him. I was gonna...
マスター。死は安らかな眠りに似てる。
Jinky killed him! Jinky did it! Jinky did it! That was easy. I'm not sure if it's easy because maybe it's because I'm getting I'm too good, or it's too easy. Are you gonna use the craft essence? Because I know what's gonna be next. I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna use some pens. And some kaleidoscope. And let's see. Let's take Ryogi for a backup plan. I killed your dad. Dad! She's smashing. She's so far gone, she hasn't even noticed that she's already killed him, huh? Guess she went from warmed up to overheated. Still, this isn't over yet. That it's not. Eventually, I'll be playing your cards any minute. There we go. You won't get away this time. What? What? How is this? No, I know you, Achilles. You are fast. You are quick, speedy, agile. Is this way that's why I see you, so many of you? Is this some trick you are playing with that incredible speed? Enough! If this is your game, then I shall simply crush every you. Run as far as you like. I will always find you and kill you. You will never escape death at my hands. So if I crush every single one of you that stands before me, your vaunted speed will be meaningless. Looks like even her capacity for speech is starting to go. Guess that's a berserker for you. Don't get too close, Master. There's a much greater chance of you getting hit by accident now. At this point, she probably thinks anything that moves is Achilles. If she starts getting too close, I'll have to use Duran Dawn at full strength to keep you safe. If it comes to that, either she or I might end up dying. But that's a risk we'll just have to take. Jeez, this old man doesn't like working so hard, but what can you do? Don't worry, Master. I'll make sure to hand you off to someone else if it looks like they're gonna take a turn for the worse. Master will never forgive me if something happened to you after all. Please try not to die out there. Oh, I'll try, believe me, but the thing about the Trojan War is that sometimes there's no helping what happens. There's gods and heroes, resentment and obsession, honor and arrogance, vice and morals. Any one of those of their own would be enough to fill you up, and every one of them is out to spread here. And that's before you have the gods of fate stepping in and stirring the pot even more. It's terrifying even for the battlefield. Anything could happen here, and anything could bite at any time. Honestly, I still can't believe I managed to survive for 10 years. But this isn't the real Trojan War, right? Oh yeah, good point. This is just a simulation, huh? Guess I got so caught up in it I didn't even notice. Well, that's embarrassing. And it's still real, and so is her madness. That's why I'm out here doing this, and why I'm scared shitless. No telling what she'll have to destroy the Sapphire Frenzy, or even what she really wants to destroy. Best we can do is make an educated guess. Achilles, son of pillows. Man, look and see how proud Amazon warriors. Then fight me. Me as a fellow warrior. No more, no less. I will never let you speak that word again. Not ever. I am evil. I'm not even a woman. I'm only a warrior. Fight me, Achilles! Fight! Reasons I love berserkers. They're berserk. Reasons I love berserkers. They go berserk. This should be a feeding frenzy. Time to destroy. Actually, I've always wanted to do this against Achilles. Not gonna lie. Not to hurry. Oh, come on. That's bull. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. There we go. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of proof of heroes. I'll kill you, I'll kill you. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. That's two. Well, why is there so many? She stopped. Enough, I understand now. Even my rage cannot endure after fighting so many unsatisfying opponents. These Achilles, they're all false, are they not? Yep, the detective and the professor guy figured that instead of trying to keep your rampage in check, it'd be better for you to get it all out of your system, so to speak. That said, you need not tell me. I would recognize that scent anywhere. These false Achilles all smell like the real one. They may not be nearly as strong as him, but they have exactly the same essence. Creating copies as elaborate should be impossible, unless the real Achilles was here to help in creating them. Or he mixes these special dummies too. And that means he is here at Chaldea. He would try to placate me with this game. This is what he wants. Well, dare he relegate me with fighting these pale imitations from... Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Oh crap, not again. Still. Dude, guess she's really didn't have enough gas left in the tank to get going again. Thank goodness she's burned herself out a bit. Hector, Master, I think I finally understand. He has no intention of fighting, does he? Sorry. Even if I were to encounter him, he would decline to battle. Most likely, he would simply offer his life as a sacrifice to my rage. And that means he still does not see me as a worthy opponent. Looks like she finally figured it out. Now the question is, what's going to change? Fortunately, as much as we want to have that whole death by Achilles thing in common, I don't think anything I could say will get through to her. She and I are just too alike, at least when it comes to stuff like this. Well, you must say you're nothing like us. In a good way, if you talk to her, she might just listen. So, would you mind giving it a shot? May I speak? Oh, she's not really into the queen anymore. Okay. I think your only choice is to get even stronger. What a ludicrous, simple idea that's that. But the Amazon way of life, our men are fighting. It's been simple. We move forward and crush those who stand in our way. That is all there has ever been for us. What's more, I am their queen. I could not hope to change that at this point, even if I wished to. Yes, you are right. That may be the only way. I once thought that if I could become a man like Leo's grandfather, Sienus, that would solve this problem, but I see now that it would not be he. In the end, all I can do is grow strong enough that he will not be able to ignore me. Strength? Yes, strength. This is the only helmet that will hide that Achilles' eyes, and it is the only thing that will compel to see me as a warrior. There is only one form of strength that is vital for me to possess, yet also one I've neglected thus far. So she's finally taking a step forward. I just hope it helps her keep her cool from now on. This is where you come in, Hector. Oh, what do you want? What do I have to do with this? You will help me, Hector, the Shining Helm. My offense is imbecile, but my defense is lacking. I have never been endeavoring to correct this. That means I have room to improve, which in turn means I have room to grow stronger. You, Hector, are the opposite of me. You specialize in defense, as proven by your successful defense of Troy for 10 years. And so I demand that you teach me that you know, so as long as it does not to clash with as a tradition, I will accept any and all instruction. No, now that I think about it, I can simply adapt your teaching to our own style. Perhaps it could call on my can't talk. Damn it! An offensive defense capable of killing one's enemies. Yes, I like that. It's all up to you now, Doctor. And this is what I signed up for. Sounds like a pretty big task, too. So I guess I owe you for picking up my slack on Troy. This ought to pay more than my debt. And you do same to understand that our fighting strategies could be more difficult, thankfully. Maybe it's better if I just give you the tools you need to improve your defense and let you focus on how to make use of them. I mean, the main thing that you're looking for is strength that he can't just shrug off, right? I got plenty of insults that are guaranteed to push Achilles' button, so you start with those. Looks angry. Oh, come on, you gotta be freaking kidding me. We've only been talking for a few minutes here. Don't tell me the whole calm mode thing is already over already. You said Achilles. I heard you. What's more, I can smell him. I can smell him everywhere. You are. Achilles! Stop! What? We went through all that for nothing? Man, I should have known berserkers couldn't change. What the fuck was that? Hajda's frustration is understandable, but misguided. She must surely has changed. That change may be nothing more than the fact that her face is no longer twisted their usual fury. But that just goes to show how her anger burns. Indeed, as long as we manage to snuff out even a tiny fragment of the anger that lies deep in this was for nothing. Right now, that may amount to no more than the most minuscule of changes, but that doesn't mean if anger extends to the rest of her anger. So what's your take on this? Well, I'm gonna say the fact that she hasn't noticed my presence even at this distance, meaning your scheme must have worked. Those dolls of me she demolished must permanently displace with my scent. That's why she doesn't know I'm really here. Yeah, I appreciate the praise for how well the decoys I need you help with me worked. But you know that what I was asking. Indeed, there's a reason for the dismembered bodies to be dismembered. But that is only one part of it. The entire reason my villain itself and the great detective suggested that trick in the first place is because it was that important that you be here. It's just as we first said. If you and Pensilia mismatched goals are the cause of this discord, it falls to both of you to repair it. In other words, there's something you need to understand just as much as she does. Yeah, I know. Oh, I do. I know I do, man. And you intellectual types just never shut up. No more, I get it now. Maybe not completely, but after seeing that face of hers, I can't but get where she's coming from. Really? So then what are you going to do now? Nothing. She wants me to give her a rematch where I don't think of her as a beautiful woman, right? I can't do that. I can't do that. I might not have talked to her since I came to Caldia, but I can tell just by seeing her now. Still might be younger now than she was back then, but she's still beautiful. And me just sort of blurting that kind of stuff out is what's got us here in the first place, right? I get that. I do. Is that a knowing smile? See, they do say great men have great fondness for the sensual pleasures, so I would not be all surprised to learn that you were one of them. No, it's not that. It just, I can't help but thinking what I think. So I at least want to be honest about that. Like you were when you defeated her during the Trojan War, rather than expressing relief at a hard-won victory, exclaimed on her beauty. Ouch! You detective type really don't pull your punches, do you? But yeah, basically. Still, I want to at least say this. Even I wouldn't usually say something like that in a battle. Of course I wouldn't. Oh? No, come on. Don't act so surprised. I know you're supposed to treat your opponents with respect, no matter how strong they are. Kairon taught me that a long time ago, but even so... Pensilia, huh? You can't see your face at all under that helmet. All those rumors about her beautiful were probably just made up. You beast, was it not enough for you to kill my Amazons? Now you would humiliate me as well? Sometimes things just slip out, and back then when Pensilia, I just couldn't help it. Achilles. I'm not saying I don't regret it, but what's done is done. I can't fix it now. And you know what? I wouldn't want to even if I could. What I did might have been mean and cruel, but I did it. It's part of who I am. You gotta own it. I'm not gonna pretend like it never happened. But don't you think it's sad? Sad? Nah. she and me will always be enemies, no matter what, and that's okay. Otherwise, we never would have met. And there are inedible marks of us on our lifetime form, and very fond foundation of who we are. That goes for the good as well as the bad. If it were up to me, I would like nothing more than to strike my tumble down and fall from the record. But of course I can't, and I shouldn't. And so this goes to show the deep impression she left in your memory. Both the fact that she was beautiful and the fact that you witnessed her beauty. I'm not gonna say that I did was good. She's not she's got every right to hate me for it. even if it does make my life kind of rough at times. But you know, even with all that, if I had a choice between never having met her, or doing what I did and getting to see how beautiful she was under the helmet, I'd take calling her beautiful and having her loathe me for every day of the week. Who was that? Who just said beautiful? Give me a freaking break here, as if my life isn't hard enough as it is. Is he doing this on purpose? Nah, I bet he's doing this. He doesn't even realize he's doing it. That's how this mess got started in the first place. Just can't calm this berserker down. Alright, that's the end of it for Penicilia. So, in other words, don't call her the B word. So, all I learned is don't call her the B word. Don't say the A word. And just keep her calm. All in all, she's a pretty badass queen, in my opinion. And I would have actually liked to see the helmet. What did the helmet look like? Was it? And maybe one day we'll see the grown-up version of her. Maybe they'll release the grown-up version, like the grown version. Yeah, her version. Maybe that would have been the saber or lancer. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. Hey, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like more, if you like it, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want, and I'll see you all next time. Criminal out. Peace.